and they had removed one service we were dependent on. So it threw an exception, but the data still got committed to the database.
So do you understand sort of what's going on, what the testers are reporting? So we expected all the data to be rolled back because we had taken down the dependent service, but something weird happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so the code looked something like this. And I hope that you're not afraid of code, because we're going to show a little bit of Java code and a little bit of XML code. Okay, do you understand what this code is trying to do? Just so could you give just a short rundown?
This is just one method in one of our services, and if you see, it's using Spring annotations, so it's annotated with this method is transactional. And I wrote this line because I wanted to find out if we were in a transaction. I have to check that we actually were in one transaction. So I just did a simple thing. I made a system out print and called the get current session, get transaction, and checked is this active.
So this is really bizarre because if you understand what Spring does, it says this method should run in a transaction. And then the only thing in the method is, are we running in a transaction? And it says no. All right, so what's going on here?
This requires some more analysis. So I have to go through my configuration files. So if you see here, it's a typical Spring XML configuration file. We have use annotation driven. We have a transaction manager, which uses a Hibernate transaction manager. Okay, everything looked okay here, so I had to go in more detail.
All right, so before we go into the detail of explaining what's happening, we're not trying to berate Spring, and this is not really